33-story hotel and condo project.
I'd probably be
Okay,
like
like
that.
stop, tap.
This is a plan by the community for the community.
This one here, show me.
No problem, Ken. Thanks for having me.
It's Kent Mulgat for KelownaNow. And we're joined by Trent McClellan, comedian, member of the This Hour Has 22 Minutes cast now.
Yeah,
That's like a dream.
crazy. It's insane. It still sounds surreal to actually hear it when someone else says it, but I'll take it.
It is fantastic. And that show mocks sort of TV journalism a little bit, right?
It does, yeah.
You remember TV journalism?
When was that? When did that thing die? TV journalism. That is,
Oh, yeah.
We have T-shirts out. We have T-shirts at 22 that say "We were the first fake news," and just because it's fake doesn't mean it's not real. That's T-shirts we have. It's like, so we could have taken.
perfect.
Hey, we were the first ones to make the fake stuff, but now it seems like everyone's doing it.
It
so,
seems
yeah.
like the TV journalists just wind up like with internet news companies.
It's just weird. You got to check your sources now, like legitimately. Like I think 22 got that a lot. People go, "This is a real story. This really happened," and now you have to do that legitimately with most news sources now. So it's made some vetting times.
So you're on a Western Canadian swing that starts at the little-known
Yes.
Kelowna Forum.
Yes. The Forum.
You realize this is not like the Montreal Forum.
Yeah, I just found that out, and I got to be honest. Someone's got to tell you that before you make the travel here. That is.
It's
Would have been good to know. You know, it's. I think there's room for 4, and what we do is have the other 4 people just wait outside, and we just rotate them through. And that
Great.
way, everyone gets a little bit. You get outside, some sunshine, you come back in.
Sounds good.
No, I love playing Kelowna, man. I think it's one of the most beautiful places on the planet.
It's not your first time here.
No, I've been here a few times. Did some shows here for there was a comedy festival that was here, I think, maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Right.
Did that there. Did a debaters here for CBC Radio. We did one here at
Right.
one of the theaters. So I've always loved Kelowna, and beautiful place. First time I came here, I was like, am I in California? Like wine vineyards and just hot, blow drier weather. It's like I was like, I'm coming from a storm in Calgary. It was insane.
It is a beautiful spot. But when you're in different cities, you like to, jab them a little bit.
Yeah.
So go ahead. We can take it.
I know.
How do you pick on Kelowna? Come on, do it.
Kelowna. I don't know. It's only a place I've been to that has a hotel that you can boat up to. Do you know what I mean? Where you can just go, like, you walk outside your door and fall into a lake. You know what I mean? That's a unique thing to have.
It is good.
And then your poor sister Vernon. I mean, that is
Vernon, it's
a beautiful place.
It is.
But I think Kelowna looks down a little bit on the old V10.
Does it?
Yeah.
You think there's a bit of
It's a little snobby. There.
Snobby.
Yeah, a little snobby.
I've heard it's a bit of a tough nut to crack. People have their own friends.
I smiled at 8 people outside.
And
Nothing.
they're
They're just like.
Someone was just telling me that they moved here from Saskatchewan,
Right.
where you smile and greet you on the sidewalk around here. If you say, "Hey," smile at somebody,
I don't have any money, mister. I'm like, I was just saying hello. That's all I was doing. And I'm from the East Coast. So
Right.
East Coast is like, everyone chats to everybody. It's just like strangers or friends you haven't met with, the old Irish proverb, right?
So we have more of that sort of urban isolation from each other.
I don't think that's what it is. I think you're just irritated from the heat. I think you're just like, look, man, I can't be bothered. I just got to get to where I'm going. I need some AC. I think that's what it is.
It does get a little clammy sometimes.
It is. I mean, you're already at 30. It's like mid-May.
Yeah. Well, you adjust to it, right?
You do, and I think
the first 30 kind of bugs you, and then by the time you get to July, you're just used to it.
You're like, this is nothing now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love it. Kelowna's a beautiful spot. So happy to be here.
So we're not super ethnically diverse. We're getting there.
Yeah, I've noticed.
But you came from Corner Brook, Newfoundland.
Yeah. Also not ethnically diverse at all.
Where you found that your skin color you were a standout.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to be a standout something. I don't know what it was, but you walk in the mall, they're like, "Is there a cruise ship in town? What is there a new boat? I don't know what's going." So it's I got used to having all eyes on me at a pretty early age. So I think stand-up was probably the next logical thing for me to do. So
Right.
Used to being a part of a crowd,
Kelowna's changing now, though. We have a more diverse population.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about it. Like I thought about like my grandparents, for example. Like I traveled to more places in a calendar year than they would have traveled their entire lifetime. Like the world with the internet and all those things, like it's just not as big as it used to be. People are traveling now. High school kids are going off on retreats and traveling to Europe. Like none of that stuff was on the table for me as a kid. You know what I mean? So like the world has gotten smaller in a good way, and now people are traveling and moving to different places. So I think that's a cool thing.
So this video we're shooting right now has a pretty short shelf life. By the time we rig it up and get it on the internet, your show's almost about to start.
Yes, yeah.
So make it good. It's not going to be up for long.
Yeah. So just if you're watching this video now, I need you to turn it off and get to the Kelowna Forum immediately. Do you understand me? I don't care where I'm at. You can pause it right there. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Get yourself to the Forum and let's have some laughs down there.
No, that's excellent.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe we could discuss some of the big news events of the day.
Sure. I think I know where you're going.
Langley.
Ah, yeah.
I'm going to Langley.
Was that, did a woman go in there and she crapped herself and Tim Hortons, right? And then she decided, I'm not done here. I think I'm going to take this stuff and chuck an employee. Let me tell you something. I don't know how much money you're making at a Tim Hortons an hour, but I don't think it's enough to take that. Look, yeah, we don't take pennies anymore. I'll tell you what else we don't take, okay? We don't take that. Okay, we just don't. That's not how it's working. What do you mean there's no chocolate dip? I'm telling you right now, I'm not. You know a Tim Hortons employee folded up their apron right then and there, like, that's it. Like, I'm not, what do I make, $7.50 an hour? It's my first day here. I'm not.
I was worried that there could be nothing funny about that. But
Well, I think, what level of stress are you under where you're like,
I'm cracking under the strain here. This is a serious news
really?
organization. They have
You
high
can't double cup it? You can't double cup it? Let me tell you something.
We don't know why.
No, that's.
I'm suspecting she was told she couldn't use the washroom.
Perhaps that's what it was. Well, option B, I guess. Option B for number 2. Makes sense to me.
My goodness.
It makes sense to me.
So
Again, it's the heat.
Yeah.
I think people are just
Maybe that's what it is.
irritated from the heat.
Normally, I'm out of here by this time of day, so
Yeah.
I'm getting a little bit,
It'll get a little crazy,
at the end
So
of the day.
yeah.
But do you use a lot of foul language? I didn't see you don't drop a lot of f-bombs
No,
or
I'll
anything.
do a couple for emphasis from time to time, but it's not a super blue act or anything like
No.
that. I just talk about everyday observational things. I like to talk about stuff that's right under your nose the whole time.
Right.
But you don't think about it until I mention it on stage. I like those truths.
That stuff is funny. But one thing I like about the way you perform is that you can tell that you think what you're saying is funny. Like you're laughing a little bit at your own stuff,
I
which
enjoy
I
it.
think is an honest approach.
Yeah, and I realized that my job is pretty amazing to have as a concept, as a job. Like, as we drove in here, I saw guys there working on the highway and they're putting down asphalt and it's 32 degrees and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going to go tell jokes about spiders, like for a living. So it's like, you
Yes.
can't take it too seriously. Like, it's a beautiful thing to live in a country where this is even a profession. So it's not lost on me. Like, go have a good time. People are coming to have a good time, so I should have a good time.
But I think there are a lot of people who get into trying to do stand-up comedy, and I shouldn't say try to. They're doing it, but it's not necessarily a living for everybody. It's you gotta
Right.
you have to latch on to something, and
Yeah.
a little bit of good performance, a little luck, and perseverance.
Perseverance, I've always said to people, talent is not enough. I mean, we've all known athletes who are incredible athletes, but for whatever reason, they quit at some point because it got too much. The price to pay got too much.
Right.
And it's the same thing in entertainment. Talent is good to get you in the room, but now it's how hard are you going to work, and how many shots to the teeth can you take, and just keep persevering and keep pushing it.
Were there some tough times for you to try to get some traction?
Yeah, I mean, when you start off as a stand-up, I mean, there's no money in it. You're doing these gigs, 9-hour drives, and you're losing money to do the gig, and you get there, and there's 3 people, and the sound is horrible, the lighting's horrible. You really got to love it as an art form and a craft to push through all those tough times to get to that. And there's dips, of course, in the arc of a career as well. So,
Right.
and that's, I think for any entrepreneur that would be the case, but especially for a career in entertainment. I mean, there's going to be dips, and at the end of the day, you have to be in it for the right reasons, or you'll quit when it gets hard. That's a fact.
So now that you got this hour has 22 minutes gig, you're nearly there.
Yeah, I feel like I'm another 15 years and I'll be set. Or you're going to see me on camera at a Tim Hortons losing it.
You are at the Forum, okay?
Okay, I'm playing the Forum, guys. Do you understand? By the way, pause this again. Look, if you're not down at the Forum, I don't know if you heard my previous message, but I'm going to need you to take it with you. I don't even care. If you're on your phone, get on down there.
That is the 1300 block of Ellis Street.
Sounds crazy to me. Sounds nice. Is it nice?
It's a changing part of town.
That sounds like the time I took a bus tour through San Francisco. We went through the Sirloin District, and it's just madness everywhere. And the tour guide goes, "This has got some more of our colorful characters." I'm like, "We're calling them colorful characters." Okay.
I would say it's sort of on the edge of the growing cultural district, which is a pretty
cool.
hot
Okay.
part of town, but it's kind of chewing into the surrounding residential area, which is where this place was, which used to be a church.
Right, yeah,
and
okay.
converted into this place, which is rather inaustere, I would say, on the outside, but it looks really nice inside.
Got some character. Yeah, I think I love places like that. I want to check out some good food places while I'm here. I want to hit a place where it's like, hey, you can only get this in Kelowna. This is good grub. That's what I want to do.
So, you know, we
Like
don't...
a Boston
yeah.
pizza, you know, something
We
you
don't
can't
pay
have everywhere.
people to do these, nor do we accept money, but could I score some tickets?
Yeah, sure, not a problem. That's fine.
Right.
If you're
Just wanna
watching
get
this
that-
right now, disregard that.
Anyway, hey, Trent,
Thanks so much for having me, man.
really good to have you on. So you can see Trent at the Forum tonight in Kelowna. That's coming up real soon, depending on when this hits the internet. And you're watching Kelowna Now.